Hello Taurus, hope y'all are good. Hope y'all are good. We're going to be doing your August timeless love reading for August 2022. So yeah, we're going to be doing that, and we're going to take a deep breath and say a prayer and just get started, okay? Pray to God, Spirit, my guides, my angels, my ancestors to help myself, Taurus, and anybody watching to see the clearest messages for the highest good of all involved, our love and relationships for a timeless love reading for August 2022. Keeping in mind you do not have to have Taurus in your chart, nor do you have to watch this during August. It can resonate whenever, wherever, however. We're going to be using the Mystical Cat Tarot today, and we're going to be closing out with the Magical Spell cards. Can't believe I forgot the name. I've said that name so many times. So we're going to be just shuffling up here for you. We're going to see what's good. Yeah, we got a little stack there. Let's go and pull that. Let's go. Okay, well, first off, we do have the Chariot, okay? Bottom of the deck, Chariot energy. I feel like you're going to be seeing some major victories here in your life and relationships, guys. I feel like this is a prosperous time for many of us. We are in Leo season. We have the 8-8 portal coming up on 8-8. And I feel like that in itself is going to be bringing some major changes and victories for us. If you've been doing the work, if you've been focusing on yourself, you've been taking care of yourself, you've been taking care of your finances, you've been taking care of your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, I feel like you're going to be seeing this victory movement and all those kinds of things, okay? Because the cards that came out, we do have, well, what is this? King of Pentacles reverse and the Six of Swords, okay? I feel like you're just kind of moving away from that non-committal energy right now. Well, I feel like this is like a past energy. I feel like you rejected somebody. I wouldn't even say rejected. I feel like something just didn't work out with somebody. I feel like you decided you knew what it is you wanted, and this was not it. And you were just like, this isn't what I want. I don't want somebody who's going to be really manipulative in any way. I don't want somebody who's going to be non-committal. You had that moment of clarity with the Six of Swords, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to deal with all this drama. I don't want to deal with somebody who is going to be in and out, hot and cold, and not really being authentic. I feel like this is the main energy with this card. Somebody who's really not authentic with who it is they truly are. They can be very superficial. They could have rejected you for superficial reasons, and I feel like you're kind of moving away from that energy now with the Six of Swords, specifically with the Chariot too. It's like you're really moving to a healthier space in your relationships. And I think that has most to do with the fact that you decided that you don't want to put up with this anymore. You said no to this. The universe said, okay, I hear you. We're going to be putting you in a space that's going to not only allow you to heal from this, because Six of Swords is kind of a healing energy. If you consider coming from the Five of Swords, Five of Swords is conflict, arguments. You're coming out of that. And so now you're in the Six of Swords and you're moving away from that. And it almost feels like you're kind of keeping to yourself a little bit right now with the King of Pentacles reverse. It doesn't always have to be an immature energy. This can represent somebody who is just deciding to kind of just keep to themselves, focus on their finances, really not, be too open. But I think the main message here is to not be afraid to be open. Be willing to open yourself up to new love when and if it does come in, when it comes in, because there's really no if you're trying to manifest it. You're a Taurus, it's going to happen, okay? But we're going to go ahead and we're just going to pull some more cards. Actually, let's just take this out here. We're going to pull a little bit more cards. See what comes out for Taurus. I forgot how much easier it is to shuffle this deck, so I might just have to pull the cards because we got a little stack. Okay, we got a story time here for you. Stack was peeking out. It's a big stack, so it's a big story time. Yeah, a lot of cards. I'm just getting a little peek too because I want to make sure I have a little bit of idea what I'm doing when I'm reading these cards. So we do have the Five of Swords reversed. I feel like that's perfect kind of transition from this, right? And this, you got that Six of Swords here, you got the Five of Swords reversed, so that tells me that you're just not willing to put up with the conflict anymore. You've kind of walked away from the drama. You said, no more. I don't want the drama. This could have to do with work. When I'm being honest, this King of Pentacles reversed, because this can be somebody that you have met in the work space. Maybe you travel for work, not in terms of not like going all over the place, but maybe just like somebody that you have seen traveling on your job. Maybe you're going to wherever it is you go to. I feel like there's like a little work thing that was going on, and you kind of walked away from that, and you said, I don't want to deal with the conflict anymore. I don't want to do it. And that's just the main thing. It's just like you're just kind of not dealing with any of the conflict, right? You're not dealing with the codependency, or you're working through codependency right now with this Nine of Pentacles reverse. This could be somebody that is just codependent on the opinions of others. And I feel like this may be the person you're dealing with. I feel like not only are they deciding to not listen to other people here, but they're not even going to argue with people. It's like they know what they want. This could very well be them wanting you and deciding, I do not want to deal with this anymore. There may be people around them that have been very codependent, trying to keep them stuck in this energy in order to, I don't know, be energy vampires, siphon them, whatever it is that's coming through for them. But it just feels like this person that you're dealing with has really just decided that they do not want to be in that energy anymore. And I feel like it's kind of why we see the Chariot here. It's like they're deciding they want to move forward with this connection, but not in a way that's going to be a reflection of this. I think this is a fear as well. This is in their fear space. They are afraid of the codependency. This could be something that they have gone through in the past. There could have been a lot of conflict. They could have just gotten out of a connection. Let's be honest. They could be getting out of a connection right now, Taurus. This is what they have been dealing with. Maybe that's why you weren't really seeing much movement in this connection, because they were just in a space of dealing with somebody like this. This could be a parent, this could be a coworker, this could be a friend, could even be an ex, but it doesn't really feel like that. To me, that just feels like somebody that was in their energy that was causing them a lot of drama, and they got in the way of the connection, and they're kind of now just walking away from that, right? It's kind of what I'm seeing here, Taurus. The next card out is the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this is going to be a new offer coming in. It's going to be something where this person is going to be writing in very quickly with the Chariot. They're deciding, okay, like I actually do want this connection, and I really would like to move forward in this. It's kind of cool. So my spirit animal is a dragonfly, and this car just drove by because I'm just parking in the parking lot, and they had a dragonfly sticker on the back, which I thought was kind of nice as I was kind of relaying the message. So I think that was a nice sign. So you're going to be getting a very beautiful offer. If you, by the way, you should look up what's it called, the spirit totem. I usually, if I see like animal messages, I'll type in like animal and then spirit totem, or like spirit animal, and then you usually get like a list of like websites, and they'll have like a bunch of different messages for the animals. But for mine personally, has been a dragonfly for a little bit, so that is usually a nice confirmation for me. It's very good luck in Japanese culture, from my understanding, dragonfly. So I do like to see that as a thing as I'm reading for you, Taurus, because I am also a Taurus. So it feels like a nice confirmation for both of us, or whoever it is that I'm reading for right now. And yeah, anyways, back to the cards. You are going to be bringing in this new commitment here. I feel like this is somebody who has been thinking about this for a little bit. They kind of decided to just go back within themselves. They pulled back. You had that Five of Swords reversed. They kind of maybe were having a little bit of mental conflict, but it looks like they're overcoming that because they do want to move forward in this connection, okay? I just feel like, yeah, Seven of Pentacles. This is, well, the image in the card is a little bit different than some of the natural, I guess, some of the traditional messages you would get. So I feel like this is somebody who is just being patient, somebody who is willing to, I guess, just build things. Because usually when I see the Seven of Pentacles, that has to do with like investing in something, harvesting in something, building your finances. That could be just kind of just like waiting. If you want to think about in terms of like growing a plant, the Seven of Pentacles would be the stage where you kind of have the seed in the ground and you're waiting for it to sprout. That's kind of the energy that's coming through with this card. It's like somebody is willing to put in the work. They are willing to invest in this connection. They understand that it's going to take time. However, I think you both are now recognizing that whether or not you're with somebody from the past or somebody new, it's going to take time. Building a healthy connection with anybody takes time. It's something that I have come to learn. It's something that even my therapist has talked about to me as well, that it's like building connections with somebody that lead to long-term commitment and just healthy connections in general. It takes time. And I feel like that's kind of the main energy, which is why we have so much pentacle energy. We had the Ace of Pentacles, and now we have this is seven, right? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles here. And I just feel like that's kind of the space you're in right now. There was some messages coming through with the dailies that we were doing, I don't know, last week I think it was. I don't know when this reading will be out, but it'll be there somewhere. If you go back on my Instagram, jstarotservice, you can see the readings. And also, I do offer personal readings. If you want to book a reading, the email is in the description. But it does feel like right now you are in that stage of taking things slowly. This could be, oh, we had a card fall. Oh, because you're walking over, well, you freed yourself. That's funny. So this kind of just fell out. You're taking things slowly because you freed yourself from any misconceptions you've had about this person, this relationship, and relationships in general. I feel like you have realized what it is you do want, and you are now not only willing to go and get it, but you're willing to be patient. And it feels like you've really just freed yourself from anything that was holding you back. But honestly, what I'm hearing, Taurus, is your person is freeing themselves from this connection. I feel like this is the main energy. I feel like your person is really just wanting to come through and let you know that they were dealing with there's some shitty shit, man. There's some not fun stuff that they were dealing with, and they are freeing themselves from that. They are completely just not even they're not in that stuck energy anymore. The Eight of Swords in the upright is being very stuck, but being able to free yourself with being in the reverse, I feel like they have now done so and will be coming towards you to offer you the commitment that you may have been wanting and for a long time, actually. Yeah, I feel like some things are going to be revealed. I feel like you are going to be getting some clarity here with the moon reversed. There's going to be something that comes in that's going to bring you a lot of clarity. This could be a circumstance, this could be a situation, this could be a text, a phone call, this could be really anything that provides you clarity in the situation. I feel like that is going to be coming in for you. However, I do feel like you may just need to be a little bit patient, as it's not always going to look the way you thought it would. Whenever these types of situations arise, I feel like oftentimes we kind of need to let things work out in their own way with as little interference as possible. And what I mean by that is just as little I mean literally exactly what it means. Just doing what you need to do at the bare minimum. Not in terms of putting an effort in a relationship. I feel like that's a completely different story. In terms of trying to manipulate the outcome of a situation, I feel like you have now understood how that can actually negatively impact a relationship by trying to influence it too much. And so I feel like not only have you recognized that, but you've decided to kind of move away from that type of energy. And it's giving your person the space that they needed to really come into a sense of understanding of this connection and how it is they want to move forward with you. And I feel like they do want to share that with you. I feel like they do have a lot of deep emotions here for you, and they really want to share how they've been feeling, what they've been going through. I'm going to keep pulling these out because it's super relevant. I feel like this is what they want to talk about. They want to move into a calmer space of this connection. They want to tell you everything that's been going on with their family, with their friends, with their work. A lot of stress. I feel like it's just person, whoever you're dealing with, has been under an immense amount of stress. When you met, they were under just probably the most stress they have ever been in their entire lives. And so that's probably a big reason why they kind of kept to themselves. Let's be honest, guys. All right? Yeah, Five of Cups reverse. I mean, I feel like it's an interesting energy when I get the Five of Cups reverse, right? Because the Five of Cups to me has a lot to do with like disappointments, has a lot to do with just like things not working out, kind of like walking away from things, really just kind of overall just disappointing energy. But I feel like this is not going to be a reflection of that. I feel like they are disappointed in the fact that things did not go the way that you both wanted them to, but I feel like you're coming out of that energy. It's kind of what it feels like to me. Like you're kind of moving into this phase of manifesting this connection in a healthier way. I feel like you're going to be manifesting either whether somebody new or somebody from your past. You're going to be moving into a space of building a new relationship with somebody. I feel like there's going to be exclusivity is what I'm hearing with the Ace of Pentacles that we did have. Sorry, I got something in my eye. I feel like there's going to be some exclusivity coming in for you, Taurus, if I'm being quite honest. Card under that, though, is the High Priestess. So I feel like your intuition is correct right now. Like, you could be in a space of focusing on your spiritual growth, and I feel like this connection has placed you in that space where you decided to pull back and focus on your own spiritual growth. And I feel like right now this connection is developing further along because of that. Because you've listened to your intuition, you took the steps you were guided to take. Now your person is in the space of being able to do the same because you gave them the space to do so. You decided that you did not want to take away their lessons. You didn't want to solve their karma for them. You kind of stepped away. It looks like you stepped away from the connection as well. They stepped away. They kind of focus on their own stuff. And that has allowed the connection to grow. And I feel like the High Priestess is coming out because it's kind of this confirmation of like, okay, you may not see everything that's coming to fruition right now, but it is coming to fruition. I feel like this card is a reminder that even though things don't appear to be moving, they are still moving. And I feel like you're going to be starting to see a lot more movement in the future. Yeah, because we are in Leo season, so there's a lot happening, right? Did we get this card already? No? Yeah, I think we did. I don't know. I think we got this in Aries reading too, so I don't remember if we got this card already, but I feel like if we didn't, I don't know if I really don't recall. Yeah, okay, yeah. I feel like this is the last card here, because we did get a lot of these for Aries reading too, so if you want to see Aries reading, some of these cards did come out. But yeah, so I feel like Ten of Swords, coming to the end of whatever it is you've been going through. I feel like there was an ending, okay? I feel like you did have an ending with somebody, and it is now moving into a healthier space of this connection, okay? It was necessary. I feel like this ending and this separation that you've been going through with this person has allowed them and yourself the space to grow, heal, stand up for themselves, and really embody the highest version of themselves that was necessary in order for this connection to come to fruition. Okay. All right, Spirit says one more pull. We're going to do one more pull here for you, and then we're going to close it out, Taurus. There you go. Oh yeah, man. So it's quite nice. You got the Eight of Wands and you got the Fire Queen. Okay. This is what I'm saying, man. You're going to be seeing some movement here very, very soon. Okay. I feel like there is going to be a major, major victory here for you and a major confirmation coming in that the person you've been dealing with is actually feeling really passionate about this connection. There's a lot more passion than you thought there was. I feel like because this person was so closed off, they were keeping to themselves. It was this kind of like confusion, like what's going on. But I feel like it's this energy of like you triggered them. You triggered their shadow. You triggered them to grow. I feel like a lot of us in this community are catalysts. And what I mean by that is you catalyze people's growth. I'm trying to think of a word that makes, an easier word to say than catalyzing if you don't know what catalyzing means. You ever have that moment where like you know a word and you don't know simpler words to explain the word that you know? I'm having that moment right now. You essentially kickstart, right? You kickstart this person's growth. You shone the light on their shadow, and they kind of were like, maybe I need to take a step back. It was almost like this misperceived danger of the connection, even though that really wasn't a thing to begin with. And I feel like because there was enough space given to this connection, now this person has had time to come to terms with what it is they truly feel. And I feel like they want to tell that to you. They want to come forward and they want to express a lot of these things they've been going through. Because I don't feel like it has anything to do with you, Taurus. Whatever it was you've been going through with this person, they needed that space to be able to grow. And you gave them that opportunity. And because of that, I feel like they're very grateful. Because it feels like one of those energies where you came into their life. Well, I feel like you've known each other for a little bit, but you kind of... there was a moment, right? There was a moment in time where you did come together for a little bit and then you separated. That little bit of connection that you shared with this person had a big impact on them. Even if they don't show it, even if you don't know it, it had a major impact on their life. And I feel like that is what is going to be talked about. Even if it's not expressly stated, specifically stated, they are going to come forward. And I feel like they're going to be making the effort. Whoever it is that's coming into your life with this Chariot energy, they're going to be making the effort. They're going to offer you that Pentacle, the Ace of Pentacles. It's going to be slow and steady growth, but I do feel like it's going to be very passionate. This is going to be something that's going to be, it's just going to make you believe in love again. It's kind of what I'm hearing. You're going to be very surprised, I think, with what it is that comes into this relationship, okay, Taurus? Which I think is a great way to end the Tarot section of the reading, to be honest. Let's go and tap in with the magical spell cards. Okay, bottom of the deck we have Passion. Okay, card 11. It says, rise, passion, rise up high, and flame my purpose, reach the sky. Like I said, I mean, this is exactly what we just talked about, right? These three cards here. You're going to be getting some very passionate communication and other things and stuff, of course, that comes with that, coming in very soon, if not already on its way into your life. And I feel like this is just another confirmation of that, where this is going to be something that I think you're going to be very surprised at how passionate this person actually is for this connection. Even if they did not initially show it, I do not feel like they were able to, because they didn't understand it. And I feel like now they understand it, and now they're willing and are able to come forward and show you the passion that you deserve, Taurus. Okay? Good cheer. So 25, card 25, it says, with a kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. Like I said, man, it's going to be passionate. It's going to be happy. I feel like it's going to be celebratory energy here. This is something where it's going to, I feel like it's just going to lift your spirits. I feel like if you've been going through a difficult time right now in this relationship or in your life in general, this, not only Leo season and the energy, the 8-8 portal, I mean, not only are those things going to revive you, I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of passionate energy from others, specifically whoever it is that's on your mind when you're watching this reading. Keeping in mind this is like pertaining to like divine connections, not so much like karmic stuff. And unhealthy stuff. This is somebody who you had a healthy connection with and you went into separation for a little bit. This is something we're tapping into in the collective readings, the kind of mini separation energy. I feel like that's going to be coming to an end for a lot of us. That was something that came out in Aries reading as well, coming out of separation. I feel like that's the major theme here, is union energy for a lot of different people, Taurus, and I feel like this is no different for you, because we do have the best possible decision card 18. It says, Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. If you have ever seen me speak about Artemis, then you know how I feel. Artemis is an amazing deity to work with. She is my patron deity, and I would highly recommend working with Artemis should you want to work in the realm of love, because she is a goddess of chastity. She is a goddess of the bow. She is a goddess of the hunt. She is represented by like stags, wolves, bows and arrows. Her brother is Apollo. Take that as it resonates. Do research wherever you feel like you need to. But Artemis is somebody that is really, really amazing to work with, specifically in the love space, because she's represents a purity, represents the pure energy of love. And I feel like that's what's going to allow this situation to flourish. It's going to allow this passion to flourish because it is just pure love and passion. I don't feel like there's anything else in there but pure love and passion for each other, for love itself, and for the connection. But I feel like you're going to be getting somebody making a decision, and it is going to be the best possible decision for themselves and for you, because you both know what it is you want, and it is each other, and that is the decision being made, whether that is internally right now, which I feel like that has already been worked through, and now that's going to be coming forward in the relationship because a decision has been made to move forward in this connection. Right? It's going to be a very fertile time. Card fertility 37. Let all take root, seed, and sprout. Let new life be all about. Okay, this is going to be a very fertile time in your life. Okay, Taurus, if you do not want to have any babies, then I would recommend taking the precautions to do so. But this feels like this is going to be something that's going to grow. When I see the fertility card, this to me represents the Empress, right? This is the Empress energy. This is an energy where this connection has the potential to go long term. It has the potential to bring you the love, the joy, the passion, all that is that you've been wanting. I feel like is now here. You're going to be getting that communication. The emotions are already there. You're going to be getting that passionate energy that you've been searching for in this connection. And I just feel like you're going to be moving into a very beautiful phase of your life. And not only just your life, but this relationship. I feel like that is the focus of this reading. It is a love reading. But I just feel like you're going to be really, really surprised at what comes forward to you, because you have been staying in your Empress energy and focusing on yourself. But that said, Taurus, that's really all I got for you. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do the email in the description. But otherwise, you can see I do like reels on Instagram, jstarotservice. But yeah, man, that's all I got. I hope you guys have a great rest of your month. I will see you probably very soon. You have a great rest of your day, Taurus. Bye-bye.